Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life Season 2, Episode 5 I think. Just bear with me a sec while I double check that. Yes, Episode 5. Yay! Go for me and good memory. I just checked it before. Anyway, so last episode we got this place going. It's a little bit noisy down there. And I have ground all of these dust and also my ores, Chaos Essence. So we got a lot more than we had. We need to make some tools today, and the first thing we are going to need to do is let me get this right, as I will get it wrong otherwise, not that. Crafting materials, 6 gold and 2 iron. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. Okay, we'll cook those up. Now, while they're cooking, the other thing I need to make is I need to make some up-tier these things. I need to make some upgrades, and more about the upgrades in a moment. But let's get these going for starters. I think it was that I didn't bring in. Oh, I actually get 4 bases. Okay, that's fine. I'll take them. And I want to make 1 diamond one, and I want to make 1 emerald one. I don't know why I've got another diamond. I inadvertently made too many, obviously. Okay, and then we are going to need to go and craft up these. Now, what went in the middle? It was glowstone, wasn't it? I think, was it? Yes, it was. 1, 2, 3. And then these as well. 1, 2. And grab all of that back. That should be at the point where that's done. Let me chuck a couple of iron through. And we should be sitting pretty for a couple of reasonable tools and weapons. Hopefully, if I've done my reading right in the old book. The book of stuff. And there you go. And then we can craft that and that with that and 1 of those to get those. Those 2 with those will obviously make us a pick. It's got durability of 4,710. Its harvest level is 4, which is cobalt. Base harvest speed of 14. And its charge speed is 2, but more about that one later. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to pop you on. Got 14.35 melee damage. It's magic damage again, we'll come back to. So that's a sword. Now if we take the sword, if we look at these tips, this gives you an increased durability and harvest speed or melee damage, as does this. But so that has gone from being 3532 with a heart damage of 14 to 412 with a damage of 16, nearly 17 melee damage. I'll take it, because that one is obviously magic damage. This one with the emerald tip has got 4,710, harvest level 4, speed 14. More, speed 16, bang. Take it. So basically what we've got is 2 very, very nice tools. Which, you know, we can basically do something with these later. Now the reason I'm obsessing about tools is because I want to go caving today. I want to go have a look for some more materials. I also want to get the opportunity to get these caves around us and under us and under the pyramid all lit up, because we have got quite a few caves around the place. I used some bone meal to make some more fluffy puffs. I know it sounds stupid, but I did. And use the fluffy puffs to make some more feathers, so that will give me another 7, 14, 28 arrows, which will probably survive. I just need to sort out something to eat and and some torches, and we take some wood with us, and we should be good to go. Should be good to go. Let me just go and get that sorted out, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, so while I'm preparing, I'm just cooking a little bit more reptile meat. I've got croc meat, got torches. It occurs to me that we probably want to improve our storage, which that's a basic backpack. We can upgrade you with iron. Yeah, I haven't got the iron here, have I? What would we need to upgrade you to the maximum level? Chest for that will do there. Iron, gold, and diamond 6. I think we will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means I need to go and cook a little bit of iron before we set off out, and we also need to have a little snooze. But the more storage we have, because at the moment we don't have any kind of return system, and I have no means of actually making a return system, so yeah, that's kind of, you know, important. Bang, 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 and bang. If we look at iron backpacks, by the way, at the moment, the mod is still limited in that it only has a extra point, a latch, damage bar, and a bank upgrade. There are no upgrades available for it, including soul bound. So there you go. These ones are interesting. Later down, the shulker box, diamond shulker box upgrade. That is a nice one. I've only noticed that one the other day when I was flicking through some of the mods, trying to work out exactly what it was I wanted to do. Yeah, we're going to try this on the new chuckleheads over here, shall we? Because obviously he's going to come and say hi anyway. Hi. Bang. Lovely. That worked. Arrows. Go and grab them. And the bones, actually. I'm not bothered about rotten flesh so much, but useful stuff. Right, well, I need to go and smelt up a little bit more gold and a little bit more iron. And then we can go about our business into these various caves, trying to make them think, oh, you're not. If I keep walking across here and hearing footsteps behind me, when I turn around, it's a bloody lizard, and it's like, keeps scaring me. I think they're trolling me, I really do. Anyway, back in the tank. Alright, there's the first one. Iron chest. It's pretty good. We're waiting just on the gold. I think between episodes I may move myself out of the pyramid over here just to save the backwards and forwardsing for a while. The pyramid has been suggested that we do something with it, make it Alexandria Mark II. It will not be as grand as Alexandria, but I do think we can use it and maybe dig it out and, you know, actually do something interesting with it. So that's the thing. Why am I walking around with that drill core? That should be in the chest. Oh, well, there we go. B, I, there we go. B, turn that, no, on. That's where we want it. Okay, pop that away. Anything else here we don't really need out? That we don't really need out. That and that can go away in just a second. Bang. So get a crafting grid on that one, and we'll do that gold one. So what did we do? That's putting on 2 lines per, isn't it, basically? Which is not bad. Mustn't complain. And I think the only thing we can't do with this version, controls, or can we? Let me just have a look. Iron backpacks. Where are you? Dynamic, cyclic, extra inventory. Where on earth is... Well, right. This is not going to be good. Swap items, open, close, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Miscellaneous, carry on. Cavern. Yeah, that's a mod I'm looking forward to playing with when we're a little bit more better equipped. Say click. Okay. So why have I not got... Has it not even got... May not even have key bindings now at the moment. It may literally just be a big chest. Maybe we should make it... might be worthwhile. We don't need to put a lot on it, but we could stick that on. Yeah, I think we should do that. Before we go, let me have a look at tool belt. We need one piece of iron and some... We definitely got all of that. We just need the one piece of iron, which we can... I'll cook over there. In fact, you know what? I'll take a stack of each, so we can at least have a bit over there while we're doing it. It'll do. We will get into the caves, I promise. Back in a moment. Alright, that should give us everything we need to finish this particular thing. There's a quick belt. We'll put that on and we can jump in there and we can actually insert that. And we should see that actually renders about, yeah, you can just see it's poking out on my armor model there. Okay, and that should just be those few bits and pieces which we've done there. I suppose we should take some blocks. We'll regret it if we don't. Dirt will do. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. So, without further ado, let us see if we can't avoid getting ourselves killed. Eh? That's always a good start. I see you down there, mate. You don't think I don't? Oh, hello. Oops. Alright, okay, we'll come down. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing has a neat little... Oh wow. After all that, there's bugger all down here. Well, there's copper. There's clay, which I suppose we should have while we're down here. Slate, which I'm not, if I will probably regret not getting later, but there you go. Let's get some light on the situation, just get this fully illuminated, and well, we chalk this one up as being a bit of a crap. We'll just do that to, well, oh hello, okay. Coal, and that will have those. So yeah, this is a particularly good auspicious start to the caving exhibitions. Expedition even, not exhibition. An exhibition will be something entirely different. Yeah. I think we will sleep down here actually, and we'll head up in the morning. I know. Yawn. Okay. So what do we get there? Some clay, which we can compact. Iron, bit of that, and some crap. Oh, and a creeper soul. Cool. I don't know where I got the skeleton head from. Oh, maybe... Yeah, maybe I got it from... I was going to say maybe I got it from somewhere, but of course I got it from somewhere. That's kind of patently obvious that I got it from somewhere. Alright, next cave. Let's go and have a look down here. Which way first? Okay, nothing that way. It's a good little fish trap though. Something over that way for definite. And this looks interesting. I think we probably want to stop the water flow though first. Grab that. Oh, hello. I was going to go the other way first, but there you go. Best laid plans. You know, when you think you've got a bust cave and then you suddenly realise that it's actually not a bad cave at all. That is a good day. Collapse that in. Grab that. And yeah, well, I'm just going to keep pushing a little bit deeper. At the moment, this is all relatively trivial stuff. And again, I shall be back with you in a little while. Alright, a little bit further in. Now, people often say to me, "Oh, I die a lot when I do this," or see, and the comments often go about my tendency to avoid dying in this game, or realistically any game. I mean, you know, as I've gone on record of saying before, generally speaking, most people consider dying to be a negative thing, and it occurred to me that maybe going through some of my, I won't use the word technique, I don't think they deserve the word technique. Technique is a very strong word, might be worthwhile. So my personal preferences for this are, for any form of game, certainly work along the ideas of explore, secure, exploit would be 3 E's. That's it. I didn't think of that, by the way. I just literally made that one up. So yeah, I can't really claim that as being a definitive. Let me just get rid of that one. There we go. So no, it wouldn't be. Explore, secure. I don't know. You know what? My ability to do words is somewhat limited sometimes. However, my basic premise works along these lines. You follow a cave until you find a location where the cave more or less ends, and as you go through said cave you secure it, hence the secure. Now this is not a particularly good cave. We've still not got particularly deep into the world, but once you have got an area that you are reasonably happy you're not going to get mugged in, you can then come in and exploit the cave, which is obviously the stage that I come in and start digging everything out that we've found, which in this case isn't a huge amount because obviously we're not hugely high up. And it's now all too often you see people, they'll go caving and they will be all gung-ho in, bang bang bang, run around, not stopping, very very rapid caving. Classic example, and again I'm not criticizing anybody, But a classic example of that style of caving would be Anderzel, when he used to do the Aber Rules caving with vintage beef. And, you know, that is a valid style. He covered the ground quickly, but it always seemed to me to be getting into trouble. You know, always with, oh, running away, help, don't kill me, Mr. Skeleton, that kind of malarkey. I can't really see very well into there, that's not helping. Stone, stone, stone. So yeah, if you just take a little bit of time, you can actually make an area. I mean, there's a spot there that's spawnable, but I'm not worried about that one little tiny spot. We got a creeper, we got a few bits and pieces actually, doing reasonably well in terms of what we've exploited out of this thing, and then obviously grabbing this now. This is early, we're only on episode 5, so we are harvesting all the things that we see, because obviously we need lots of resource. We're not resource rich like we were in the last last season, and I miss those resources deeply. But no matter this, I see you, sir. Hello. Well, hey, these caves are actually with these vines in. I see you. This looks like a more promising cave system. Let's start off this way, shall we? So again, exactly as before, go in on the cave, take it as far as it'll go, and or as far as you're comfortable going. There's mileage in just going with the, well, I don't want to go any further. I've got everything I want. I'm grabbing clay because I will probably want it later. You know what it's like if you don't grab it. Oh, you're not clay. And that's silver ore. My Y37. Cool. Oops. Yeah, so that's my kind of fairly simplistic mining philosophy. Now here's an issue. I need to get rid of that, so I can get that. We can pull that up and we can get rid of you and you and you. Not that actually. You. Oh, what was that? Skeleton soul, creeper soul. Cool. Take those, all items, compact that. Put you away and that away and that away. Keep the croc meat on me. That away. I've kept that because I want that for, that's for a build, and we are going to want it later. So yeah, it's. I'm going to keep that out. Actually, we don't desperately need those slots for anything else. And we'll grab this last bit of clay while we're here. He says throwing everything in to there and then failing to actually pick it out. Anyway, I'm going to continue on again. I shall be back in a little while. Incoming. Oh, he didn't drop his sword. It was probably no good, but, you know. Yeah, so I got actually quite deep. I got down to Y12, and then I realised that I haven't got a bucket of water on me, and I've hit lava Yep, we don't want her. Of all the things we don't want her. Oh, and she spotted us. Run. Slowly, run away. Oh, crap. She's on her way. She's hit me with slowness, bitch. Right. Well, at least we got to the water. And she dropped some stuff, which is always nice. Don't like witches. Always strike me as singularly unfair. And you were benefiting. You were... Oh, go away. All I want to do is get a bucket of bloody water. In fact, I want to get that bucket of water. Man. Just leave me alone. Anybody else want a piece of me? No. Good. Right. Let's try and just make a little bit of sense of what we got. So I've got a whole load of more ores. Bit of that. Some of those. We got more coal. Fish. Some stuff, other stuff, more stuff, things and stuff. So far, not a bad little trip. I've just noticed there's copper up there as well, if I can get it. Well, he's not wanting up. So yeah, I just wanted a bucket of water because I've reached Y12 and there's lava up lakes, and of course the one thing I forgot was water. So what we'll do is we'll go and steal this, I think, if we can. Well, I say we'll go and steal this. I think this might actually be the surface. Yeah, I think it might be. Judging by Mr. Squidward here. He just inked me. He just bloody well did, didn't he? Alright, there we go. Blob. Well, we're back on the surface. I didn't actually want to be back on the surface, but we are back on the surface. Which is always a thing, so there you go. Right, let me just try and stop some of this water off, because otherwise it's going to hurt a little bit, but coming back up there is a pain. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you. Right. Back down we go, and suppose we ought to light this up properly as we go, because it is going to generate spawnable spots. There we go. First one. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well, and I've actually still got half a stack of arrows left, which is always nice. Now there's more over that way, but I want to continue. Where did I go? Was it down here? It wasn't down there, was it? Where was it? It was over here. Because I came out here and then a whole horde of zombies came rushing up. It's another useful skill to get, a direction sense. Mine's usually fairly good, but it has its moments where it's not. So, for example, I know we went this way, and I know I didn't get that copper. And I know it's only copper, but you know, there's going to be a time at some point where I'm going to be building something with copper, probably from immersive engineering, and I'm going to go, why didn't I get all that copper that time? And I could have, it wouldn't have hurt, you had plenty of inventory space. And you know that will happen. I know that will happen. So let's just make sure it doesn't happen. Wow. Okay. And then I think I came over here. Through here. At this point I ummed and ahed about going down here because this was a thing. There's more unexplored area that way. But I decided to come this way, which if you came down here, and then instead of going that way, I went this way. I missed some lead by the, well, battery. This way is where I got down to the point where I have not secured, well, I'll rephrase that. This is where I got to. There you go, English. It's a brilliant skill. So let us do that, and then we can grab all of the things down here. I'm very tempted to get some obsidian while I'm down here because, you know, why wouldn't you? And I'm going to need it for a few things going forward, so you know, it just seems an obvious thing to do. Especially if you do this first. And then grab that. And now I should be able to see how this is actually going to be pretty effective for obsidian as well, isn't it? 1, 2. I'm actually not so bothered about getting a huge amount of obsidian, but you know. Oh, and that steam is another thing from dynamic surroundings. If you're wondering where that's coming from, it's not. It has no actual game impact. Take that bit for now. Place that. We always know where we can come. We'll definitely have this. So yeah, Y12. We should start being able to find all sorts of goodies down here, including diamonds and lions and bears. No, not those. But diamonds, and that's always good. And heliodor, we'll have those. And silver, we'll have that, because why wouldn't you? And hopefully we'll find lots of other interesting things too. Let's have a look. What we get now? We've got you, that. Whole bunch of other things, which we don't necessarily really want, but we'll keep anyway. We'll put those away in there, and that can go in there as well. Lovely. You can grab that silver. Yeah. Onwards. Alright, so I'm a bit further along. We're above Y12, but not a problem. This is not about diamond mining. This is about resource gathering. So, and you have to alter your mindset a little bit, I think, when you're coming for this. Sometimes if you're looking for valuable resources, you can kind of feel cheated when you get the not so valuable ones, like copper or aluminium or tin, you know, and you're kind of going, oh man, what I wanted was diamonds or whatever it may be. Now, yeah, but I've had ruby. I mean, I've found rubies down here. That's good. So I can repair this. I've got black diamonds on me, so I can repair the other stuff. So you have to keep things in perspective and just deal with what the world throws at you and be grateful for what the world throws at you. Well, not necessarily grateful for what the world throws at you, but for what you find, because you know this is the purpose of the game. It's exploration, it's having fun, and too many people lose that. There's too much getting from A to B in the shortest possible time with the least amount of effort, and you know the effort itself is supposed to be a little bit of fun, maybe not the greatest fun in the world. Oh, hello, Onyx. I'll have it, don't mind if I do. Oh, well, I would do. I had my bag not filled up again. Good. Filling up. Wrap. Oh, well, there's even more stuff over there. Look. Yeah, this is an extensive cave. I'm pleased I found it. That was a sapphire, wasn't it? Yeah, a rare one. I think that's. Oh no, not so rare that that I nearly forgot to do the check your corners rule. So over here, apart from the iron, which I'm grabbing, and the tin, which I'm going to grab, there, and down here is some copper. We've got a lava lake. So let us see about. Oh, and uranium. Almost missed that. And copper. Again, be grateful for the little things, because these little things that we scorn so freely will often be the things that we are glad for later on. How many times have I done this where I've gone to make something and I haven't got a stick, or I haven't got this or that or the other, and yeah, be grateful for the little things. Bit of uranium. I've been over there and made it safe. This is copper. We'll have it. Don't mind if I do. We really ought to start looking at embers again as well, because embers had a really nice ore doubling mechanism, which I think gets overlooked a lot because of the ease and simplicity of the others. I mean, you know, why would I want to go through all that to get ore doubling when I can just make a one machine that... Oh, hello. What are you? You're slate. Alright. This is just silly ore amounts. Okay, right. Where were we? Another neat effect from dynamics. The lava jet. In a way, it's a shame that it doesn't, in some way, have some in-game effect other than just being a lava jet. Oops. I want those. They're purple. Amethyst. Of course I want them. May actually be my... I know it's someone's birthday. I'm not superstitious in the least, so I don't know why I actually know these things like birthstones, but I do. You know, you pick these things up as you go along. Okay. Careful. I'm always wary of that when I'm... Alright, what we got? This is quite an extensive little cave network down here, isn't it? Anyway, well, as you can see, I'm not shy of things to go looking at yet. So we can continue onwards for a while in our caving expeditions. Yeah, there's some uranium over there, and I want that. I also want you. And we'll have that. And I'll be back again in a little while. See how long we've been recording as well, actually, because I've really got no idea how long I've been going. See you in a while. Well, I've been recording for about 38 minutes. I've been playing for considerably longer. I've got a whole load of stuff, so let's head back to our spawn point, shall we? In a moment. Whenever you are ready. That is not my spawn point. That could have been unpleasant. Anyway, oh well, no harm done. So I did encounter a ancient golem down there, so that was interesting. Got a bit of coal and stuff and some bricks. We'll stick those in there. We'll stick that in there for now. And then if we go and grab our bag, we can have a look at our loots. Well, we got, in terms of, we've got some mob drop stuff from the old thing. Those all obviously go over into here. Blocks and blocks and blocks of blocks. What else did we get? We've got a creeper and a skeleton gem. Whole load of gems actually. Ruby, garnet, topaz, ambers. The rubies are good. We've got a lot of those. Sapphires are also a good. They're a fairly high tier one. The ruby is a massively high tier. Well, not the highest tier, but it's a good one. Yeah, so we've done pretty well on those gems. If I can just grab all of those out and put them away. What we should be able to do now with all of that is make a shovel and an axe and a bow. I think we've got enough to be going on with there. Probably need to make another one of those. In terms of chaos ore, we have got a lot. What else have we got a lot of? Let's just get rid of all the blocks that are not actually processable. We'll take you and put you into, you can go into valuables for now, even though I've got no real solid use for those. Let's get rid of all the blocks. Block. Yeah, it's all blocks. It looks all like all blocks. So block. And then if we sort that lot again, we can take all of the redstone, the thing, the coal and the lapis, and that can all go into here. That and that can all go into FID, because we're good with FID. Flux networks, oh, that wants to just go. We'll put that actually down there because it's an interesting one. So everything there needs processing. We've got 32 gold, silver, lots of in various forms, lots of lead. We've got more iron than you can shake a stick at, more copper, plenty of tin, black quartz, aluminium, bauxite, nickel, some uranium, plenty of chaos ore and more nickel. So lots and lots of materials. Of course, we need to process those materials, and to process those materials, we really need something more efficient than a coal-based furnace. So next episode, I think we're going to continue on the tech road, get some stuff going. But yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.